I mean, if I'm turning Banshee into Shigaraki, you could try making Darby.
Out of who?
Got a few options. You've got Ember, you've got Tempo, Temple, Birds.
Also, since I got the Bloodshed Ephemera, well, not Ephemera, but Sigil,
Yeah.
I'm actually putting it on my Chroma to finish out Berserker Armor Guts look.
If it works.
Mainly because it actually, the original thing I got the look from, actually had the Bloodshed Sigil on it. I almost said Ephemera again. Fucking wish it was an Ephemera.
I mean, you've got plenty of options for ephemeras now. What to do?
I forgot I made a fucking Satan look for him.
Oh yeah.
And I also made Shenron.
All I've really got is that he's got white hair and a red cloak. And mostly wears black, so... Not a lot to go on, but I can probably make it work. Just gonna take a bit of effort. I also know that Shigaraki's, like, decay effects are mostly purple, right?
Yes. Purple with a bit of black in it.
I'll give that a try.
Okay, I just realized I don't have a lot to make shit with Ember, because I've got her normal her skin, the heirloom skin, and her prime skin. I don't know what I should use.
Well, I definitely say use the heirloom helm, because you don't want to make the body entirely burning unless you're going for his final fight.
Alright, but what about the body? Because, again, I only have the fucking regular and prime. I don't have any skin, unfortunately enough.
Am I looking at the wrong shoulder? No. It's just hidden behind the cloak. And then I need an ephemera, and not an ephemera, a Sayandana, and I know just the one.
You know
Because
what?
Shigaraki wears a ripped up cloak, doesn't he?
If you've got the Rapala signed on it, that would work perfectly. Okay, which... Should I fucking build the look first before I choose an animation set?
I mean, the animation set helps determine the personality, so you definitely want that first.
Well then, what should I go with?
Considering Darby's attitude and all that, and the way he tends to stand rather casually, you could probably go with Zephyr's noble animation. Brain, can you work
Well,
with me,
remember,
please?
I don't have Zephyr. I only have the Harrier for Zephyr.
Do you have the platinum to get the animation set, or no?
30.
So that's a
And animation sets cost 50. So I'm 20 off.
Well, if you take a look at it, you can get the general idea. You could probably get away with Valkyr's Carnivex noble set.
Yeah, like the upward look, because he does do that kind of look up at some points.
He mostly does that when he's talking to people. He did it when he first met Shigaraki, if I recall.
I think for the chest armor, I could get away with Dante's chest to kind of make it look like the front part of a coat.
If there were more, like, hand-based accessories, like more stuff based on the man in the wall, I would be very happy. But alas, there is not. Unless there isn't, I'm just stupid. Yeah, this would do for a Shigaraki look. I'll just need to change those sigils on the shoulders. Got Nairu and Zanurik. I got Naramon.
I think I could get away with the Etheria armor set for the shoulders at the very least.
Yeah, probably. You could probably get away with that. Look, I'll chuck that in for a little more of an effect. The Vassaro Apex pieces.
As for the legs, he didn't really have any like leg accessories.
You could probably go for something that looks like torn cloth, but that's about it. It's when you get to these really niche situations that things start falling apart, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I'm fairly certain I showed you those pictures I made the other day. Or did I send those only to Amanda?
What pictures?
Alright, I haven't
Not
sent those
me.
to you. I remember the art I sent you, Amanda? I made on
Yes, did
Source?
you make new ones?
No, I just don't think I've shown Josh them yet.
No.
There you go, send them to you now.
Oh, I saw those in the art channel.
What do you think?
Looking nice. But how are you going to translate it into an animation?
These are basically just reference sheets I'm going to be using for a storyboard.
Now for the Syandana.
I can think of one that would work very well, but I know for a fact you won't have it, so... Let me think. What would work for Darby in this setting? Because as much as I feel like the Rapala could work, I feel like you need something that looks more like a coat. Oh, that would work if you could get that.
What?
Culpa, or Sulpa. It's a very small Syandana, but it has a high collar. Yeah.
I think I've got that. I do have it. It's because of the lean back of the animation that you can't really see the collar.
But it works. It works very well. I know for without a shadow of a doubt, someone is going to turn Kalervo into Stain.
I mean, motherfucker has knives for days.
And a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're going to reveal what the new Incarnate Genesis are going to do when they come out on either May or when Constellations launches?
I don't know, probably. But as for fucking coloring to match the vibe of Dobby, considering the main fucking primary color select colors mostly the entire body.
What body did you use for Ember, by the way?
Normal prime, or should I change that?
Let me have a look at this real quick.
Because again, I only have the choices between normal prime, heirloom, and normal.
Okay, heirloom head, prime body, is that it?
Yes.
Yep, this is starting to look alright. So, the main body would have to be black. So, primarily black still, but with hints of a very dark blue, silvers, and whites.
And again, his flames are basically like a light to dark blue. So I'm going to have to form an ember to get the second energy slot.
The silver's mostly on his coat and around his stitches, and like the staples holding his skin together.
Mm-hmm. So the accents would have to be that silver.
Yeah, something like that, I'd say.
Okay, so primary is all black.
Yep, I did just finish a color palette if you want to give it a look.
Throw it up in the chat.
I put it in Clan Jack because I forgot to invite you back to the fucking squad.
You also, some of those colors actually come from the ice color palette, which I don't have.
Yeah, you can fit something else on there. I'm also using Carvia. I'm gonna have a drink real quick before we continue. For some reason my throat feels sore. Like I said, you mainly just want a silver. I just use the ice palette one because that's the one I normally use for like silvers and stuff. It works well.
And what should I use to mimic that silver tone? Could I get away with using smoke?
You can if you want, but there is a tiny hint of blue in the thing. You don't need to match it 1-to-1, you just get the idea.
The blue is pulling most of the weight from like the energy color and the emissive.
This is making me want to play All Justice. I got my bloody main team already set up and customized on there. I got Darby, I've got fucking Overhaul, and I've got Mirko.
Of course.
It goes without saying. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I got into the shadows with this look I made for Banshee. Fucking hell. The dark lighting really makes this thing look menacing. What would some of the other frames be if we wanted to make the League of Villains?
Garuda is definitely fucking Toga, with the whole blood shtick.
Yeah, but the thing is, she doesn't tend to make herself bleed. So I don't really know how the fuck we'd pull off Toga.
Fucking,
Maybe she'd fit better as Kalervo?
Probably? But also, what I'm thinking, Limbo is definitely Compress.
Yeah, no questions about that one. Trying to think of one for Overhaul, but I was thinking Atlas, but he doesn't quite fit the bill. Not quite as violent as how Overhaul does things. Not to mention, I don't
Yeah.
think Overhaul would just straight up dash at someone and punch them in the face.
I mean, unless he wanted to.
I think he only ever does that in those transformed states he had. You know what? I'll just boot up the fucking codex. This is a tough one.
Though I was thinking Ash for twice, but twice isn't silent.
Wukong. Especially if you remember the glitch with Wukong's rework a while ago. If you had an Nvidia mouse and a macro set up on one of the buttons, you could spam his first ability and spawn an army of clones. I'll show you a video of that later because that's
Okay.
fucking amazing. What about Inaros for overhaul? It's not quite the same, but there is that whole thing about decay and stuff, and he can use his ultimate as like a massive, well, blast of, I don't know, fucking know. It's a best guess I got.
Yeah, that's the best that I can think of too.
Who else was in the league? Because I'm genuinely trying to remember.
Muscular was in the Strike Force, led by Dobby.
That would be Rhino.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I also thought of another one that fits Dobby.
Hmm?
Uriel. Considering Brimstone can act like, what Dobby did to the forest.
Yeah, but the only issue I see with that is the demons that follow around Uriel.
Fair enough, but
Unless you want to
still.
make the assumption that those are his fucking siblings.
I mean, hey, it's a fucking thing.
Caliban would have to be a Nomu.
Definitely.
Sevagoth is Tokoyami.
Has to be.
No questions asked.
Mm-hmm. Gauss is definitely fucking Ida. Surprisingly enough, if you color him right and, have the right helmet, Noko could be fucking Midoriya.
Visually, yes. Gameplay-wise, no.
Unless you want to make him Atlas.
No, not Atlas, I'd say. Honestly, your best bet is probably going to be to make Midoriya into Nezha. It's not 1-to-1, but it's close.
Then who would fit the bill as Loki? Because I've already made my pick on Atlas fully. Gotta be Kirishima, considering, Atlas
Yeah.
covers himself in rubble. Kirishima hardens his skin like rock.
Yeah, that one goes without saying. That's a difficult one.
Well, we do have Excalibur and his more violent counterpart, Umbra.
I think I know who Loki would be. I just thought of this one. Aizawa.
Why is that so funny to me?
Because, let's face it, Aizawa's quirk does no damage, but it can do enough disruptive capabilities that it puts his enemies on par with him. And Aizawa makes that work, so yeah, Loki. Anyway, should we get on with what we were planning to do?
Yeah, we took a huge side tangent.
We're 40 minutes into the fucking recording and I haven't done anything yet. It's a good day.
We have taken a huge side tangent.
Way too much.
40 minutes of going.